world has been devastated. Society as we know it is over. But we can rebuild. My question to you is, what 10 books would you like to survive the end of the world? Yes, this is the Apocalyptic tag. There's some use to this tag. When I say a book, I mean a literal book. So you can say like the bind up of Jane Austen's works, but you can't pick all the Harry Potters because there hasn't been a bind up of them yet. Book of history, a book that's set in the past that you think really shows how that time period would have been like. I've chosen Dracula by Bram Stoker, as I think this book shows all the different types of technologies, like different methods of travel, and how just society was back then. And we had a society at all. A book about the time before. A contemporary novel that you think really shows how life is right now. I chose Entangled by Kat Clark because I think it shows a lot of issues, well, deals with a lot of issues that are quite common amongst teenagers right now. Even if it's a bit extreme, but I still think it's a really good novel as well. A book of the future, Dystopia, to show what we thought the world would be like. I chose Slated by Terry Terry, as this is the only dystopia that I'm fully know about that's set in Britain. So for me, that makes sense. An apocalyptic book. A book that has an end of the world or of society in it. Situation. I chose The Walking Dead by Robert Kirkman and that lot, because I think it kind of shows what it's a favourite of mine, because it's zombies, and I honestly don't think that if society / the world ends, it will be zombies, but who knows. A book of Blob. I chose Teeth by Hannah Moser. We have no time to say people's last names properly when the world, as we know it, is gone. I choose Teeth because I think it shows the different types of lovers you do get, like kind of has like family mainly, I think, because like what you'll do for family, and kind of love, like romantic love, and kind of friendship main is definitely there. Definitely there. A book of childhood. A book that you read in your childhood, or just a childhood-ish, like a children's book. If you're dyslexic like me, and didn't read until you were 12, so your childhood is tainted forever. But we must learn to let these things go now that the world is over, basically. I choose Harry Potter and Prisoner of Azkaban, and I choose this specific Harry Potter because it's my favourite one, but I love Harry Potter as a whole. A book of detectiveness. That's not a real word. I chose Sherlock Holmes, The Complete Stories, because there was no way that wasn't making it into this. Sherlock will survive. A great classic. Basically, a classic piece of literature. I choose Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, because that's an awesome book, and it's one of my favourites. So, favourite classic. horror. Something in the genre of horror, or just something that scared you, or had something terrible in it. I choose Jekyll and Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson because as I read a lot of horror, not many actually stick out to me, but this one does. And, you know, gotta support my fellow Scots. Did you hear that? I've got to go. Book of fantasy. I'm choosing Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone because it's probably the first proper fantasy book I ever read. And I will find a way to get most of the Harry Potter books into this. Well, almost most. Hopefully you might succeed. A book of humanity, a book that you think kind of shows how humanity is as a species and how we once were. I chose Horns by Joe Hill because I think it deals with a lot of things that humanity has fought with it, like you know, it has religion, kind of secrets, and because you know, basically Horns is awesome. You should read it. Now, a book that is specifically non-fiction. Honestly, you could pick non-fiction for most of them, except fantasy, and horror would be a bit weird. And I choose The Elephants on Acid by Alex something. Because it's about all the weird ass experiments that have happened. Some have went terribly wrong, but they happened. A book of your choosing. Just a book that you want to make it. I chose Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows because it's probably my second favourite Harry Potter book, and just Harry Potter should get out there. Why haven't they made a bind up yet? So hi guys, I'm gonna make this quick. As this is my 100th video, I thought I would do something special, and this took quite a lot of effort, and I haven't even edited it yet. So I hope that you guys like this. I've been thinking about doing this tag for a while. It's just I wanted to make it kind of special-ish, and as this is apparently my 100th video, I thought it was the perfect opportunity. I'm not tagging anyone specifically in this. I'm tagging all the survivors out there. And if you do make this tag, please leave it as a response and stuff. I've got to go now, as the fight must go on.